Hey everyone, it's Jen. I'm back and this is another requested video. Before we get started, check the information box down below for my links to my Instagram, my Twitter, my blog, all that good stuff, as well as what's foundation on or anything. I just have my eye makeup done, and I'll have everything that I use on my eyes posted in the link, posted in the information box down below. So it's one of my lovely subscribers requested a hair update, and I will post their name right here. And they basically wanted to know what was going on with my hair, and as some of you may know, I am heat training my hair. Basically, in a nutshell, that means I am using heat in order to loosen my hair texture or hair pattern. It is also used to help make my hair more manageable, as well as helping me to retain length. I have been natural for over 4 years, and I've been natural for, let's see, my son is 5, so I've been natural for a little over 4 years. And for the first 3 years, I didn't put any heat on my hair, and I suffered a lot of breakage from detangling and not properly detangling, and not having the patience or the time to care for my hair properly, because I have 3 little ones. And during that time also, when I was going natural, I had a child, Ariana, my youngest, during that time. So my hair tended to be in plaits, and I didn't have the time or the energy to really detangle my hair, and so my hair suffered from it. And that's not anything that the products didn't do or because of my hair. It has nothing to do with that. It was totally me not doing what I needed to do to take care of my hair. So I found out about heat training. I saw some before and after results, that and how many women do heat train, and that they have healthy hair, and they have long healthy hair, and they are still full. Their hair still is natural. When they wet their hair still reverts, and it's still full and big and everything else like that. Over a period of time, I do plan to use less and less heat, especially when my hair gets like boob length. I want to definitely just do like a blowout instead of, you know, blow dryer, then flat iron my hair. Here on YouTube, I had somebody comment that heat training, you lose your coil. I have not lost any coil. I never had coil in the first place. If anything, I see that my hair, I can see my hair pattern better, and I can see waves, and I can see curls. As you can see here, I see some waves, and my hair still curls at the end. Yes, it's finer at the end, more of a softer curl pattern, and that is to be expected because I am heat training my hair. I don't have a problem with that, and plus also I trim. So if there is any straight ends, I trim every 4 months. And here's my ends. I've washed my hair and I let it dry overnight. I still have conditioner in it, and you see there's still curls there. There's still texture. It's right here. It's flat because I've been laying on it, but it still curls right here. It still curls in the back, especially. It still has texture to it. The texture is not as kinky, but it is still textured, and that's what I want. I still wanted texture, but I don't want my hair silky straight. That is not the point of heat training. The point of heat training for me is to make my life easier. When my children get older, I'm training my oldest daughter to start taking care of her hair slowly but surely. I don't think that's going to happen until she's about 13, and I really want her to maintain her hair and know how to take care of it properly. That would alleviate a lot of up for me, so I can focus on me and my daughter's hair, who have the 4C textured hair. And I'm learning a lot just by doing Ariana's hair, and her hair is growing by leaps and bounds. Her edges are growing out really nicely. They broke off because my sister cornrowed her hair, and she has, even though her hair is 4C, it's fine hair, and certain pressures on her hair, especially baby hair, can cause breakage, and that's what happened, and her hair is growing back in. the bald spot she had in the back, which most of my children get when they're babies, like from rubbing their head on the back. It grew back in. It's growing back in lovely. Her hair is getting really long. I am seeing product build up on her hair where I normally haven't before, because I've been using more products on her hair. So I want to definitely cut back on that and just do a little bit more co-washing. But usually every time she gets a bath, I co-wash most of the time, and because she still is a baby, I don't want to put too much on her hair, and I don't want it to get in her eyes and stuff. But I keep it plaited up or in some kind of puffs or twists, and her hair is doing really good. I use oil, olive oil, essential oils, and I use grease, water, and detangling spray, and it works wonders for her hair. I make sure any stressed areas get extra grease or oil, and the grease I use has herbs in it and has castor oil and has a lot of essential things that are good for the hair. And the grease works good for my hair, and grease works really good for her hair. Even in my heat trained state, grease works really well on my hair, as well as oils. Essential oils work really well, and olive oil. My hair and my skin love olive oil, so that has been working for me. My hair is getting longer. I did do 3 trims since I've been heat training, and I've been heat training since about, let's say February, March, April, May, June, July, August. This is we're in September, so 8 months. And during that time, I had my hair, I trimmed my hair myself twice, and I had it professionally cut once, and then I had trimmed it twice. I butchered it. The first time I trimmed it, I trimmed a lot, because I trimmed about 1 inch off in the back, because I had a tail in the back and I didn't want that. And right here, close to 1 inch. So it was a little lopsided for about 4 months. It's growing back out a lot more even. And I cut less this time because I didn't have as many dead ends as before. And plus I didn't have to even anything out. So I cut very little this time. And my hair is, I still see hair gain even since I've had my hair trimmed 3 times. So be careful when you trim your hair. Do your research, because don't be like me and have a little lopsided. So one side might be slightly longer than the other until I get it to a point where I'll even it out. But yeah, it's pretty much in the back, it's all even, just here in the front. But I still, look at this, I still have, you know, I have ponytails, you know, it lays flat. I don't even have to flat iron my hair. I've gotten to the point where if I don't want to, I can just blow it out, and my hair is relatively straight, because I've heat trained and my hair is trained to respond to heat now, and it's more receptive to heat than it was the first time, second and third time that I flat iron my hair. I only flat iron my hair once or twice a month, and usually it's once every 3 months. Once every 3 weeks. So no more than 2 times a month that I go through this whole regimen. First of all, to go through this whole regimen takes forever, so I don't want to do this 3-4 times a week, and that would just be too much heat and too much stress on my hair. I put all kind of heat protectants, heat serums, everything in my hair to make sure that I cause as less damage as possible to my hair. I don't call it heat damage, I call it heat training. I like heat training better than a heat laxing, but I'll take heat laxing over heat damage. Heat damage comes with a negative connotation that the damage is so severe that your hair is no good, it's limp, it's lifeless. My hair is not limp, it's not lifeless. I said it has a lot of bounce, it is still full. It reminds me, it's similar to a perm, but not as straight. At first it's going to be flat, it's going to be really straight, but after a couple of days your hair, especially towards when it needs to be redone again, it gets fuller and stiff because your hair is growing out, and that's good. And I don't flat iron it to the point where it's silky straight. I could, but I don't. And all I do is put it up in a ponytail or have a little bit out so I can wear a half wig if I feel like it. So my hair is doing great. It's healthy. It's growing. It's probably, if I hadn't trimmed my hair those 2 times, my hair would be down to here. It would be another inch, if not inch and a half. This one would probably be really long, like all the way down to here. So I cut about those 2 times that I cut my hair, it's been about 1 inch probably worth of hair, if not a little bit more, but about approximately 1 inch of hair. So I'm retaining length, my hair is retaining moisture. I'm using olive oil, I'm using essential oils, I'm using grease, I'm using all the products that I used before, except with the addition of the heat products, the heat protectants. I'm using everything. I'm using Shea Moisture, I'm using Organic Roots, I'm using Apogee. Everything I used before I'm using now, and I'm loving it. I'm happy with the results. It was well worth it. My little eventually will reduce the heat that I apply to my hair, because that right now is my goal, is to get it as long as possible. Then after a while I can just use a blow dryer, and then after that a little less and a little less. And do I completely want to get off the heat training? No. At this point I want to see how gradually getting off of the heat training affects my hair, what it's going to look like, and then I'm going to go from there. But I want to get boob length hair, and then I can wean myself off of the heat. And then if I'm like, okay, I want to get rid of heat for good and apply it sparingly, I'll do that. So that's where I'm at with my hair. That's where I'm at in my thoughts as far as heat training, my future plans, what I plan to do with my daughter's hair. I don't add heat to Leah's hair. I have added heat twice, but just to trim her hair. And I don't really care for her hair looking straight. Her hair looks pretty curled, in my opinion. I don't add heat to Ariana's hair at all. She's still a baby, and her hair is doing great. And I want to keep that momentum going. She's got full, thick hair, and I keep it plaited, and I keep it moisturized. Plaits, some kind of protective style plaits, and moisture. If you don't have any products, water grease, water pink lotion, something, water leave-in conditioner, something. Keep those strands and that scalp moisturized. Oil on your scalp, and keeping those ends with a little oil or grease, anything like that to help retain moisture or seal in moisture is great. I found that that's working good for Ari's hair, and I find that that's working good for my hair. And I can't use anything that's water-based moisturizer, so I use oils, and oils have been working wonderfully for me as far as that regards, and to keeping my ends from splitting and product buildup and all that good stuff. So yeah, have any questions, please feel free to ask, rate, comment, subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.